Let's go ahead and do the second one together if you want. So remember, I want to find h and k. So I have, here's my generic formula up here. So there is no number in there with the x. So what must h be? 0. And then k is always on the outside, so it's 4. So my vertex is going to be at 0, 4. So I'll put a dot up there. And then the slope is the number in front of the absolute value. If there's none there, what is it? It's a 1. So the right-hand branch is just going to have a slope of 1. Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Sorry that there's this blank space here, but what are you going to do? And then the left-hand branch, I just go up and left to make that other side of the V. So hopefully you had a little sketch like that. And then if you don't mind, I'd like to jump to number 4 to do together, because this one has two things going on. I've got a -2 inside the absolute value and then a +4. So that means my vertex is going to be where? +2, +4. So I know it's a little confusing, but whatever is in there with the x, you're really taking the opposite of it, because it all goes back to the formula. The formula is x minus h. So you want the opposite of what you see, and then k really is just what it is. If it's a +4, you leave it as +4. If it's -17, you leave it as -17. So 2, 4 is our vertex in this case. Of course, it's right where we can't see it, but we can imagine that the line's there. And then the slope of the right-hand branch is 1. So I would go up 1 over 1. Gosh, this is hard to do. Up 1 over 1. There we go. And then the left-hand branch, up 1, back 1, up 1, back 1. And I can create my V shape. Okay, so see how far you can get before lunch? But that's the idea. It does get a little bit trickier than this when your absolute value isn't in the form that's given here, because sometimes they're not, and we have to sort of play around with things to get it to be there. All right, so try these. Let me know if you're stuck.